Hi everyone, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate, and today I'm doing my Christmas book haul. This is going to be my last book haul for a while because, as you know, if you watched my TBR video, I'll leave a link in the description. You'll know I'm on a book buying ban right now. Actually, none of these books I bought, so there's that. They're all either I was one of Goodreads. There's one I won a Goodreads for, Goodreads giveaway for, and then the rest are Christmas gifts. So let's just go through them. We'll go with the first book that the Goodreads I was given. This is Silver Wings Iron Cross, a World War II thriller. I love the era of World War II, but if you know me on Goodreads, you know I like to enter a lot of Goodreads stuff because that I like getting books there and picking up books that I probably wouldn't have picked up either way. This is funny because I moved in August of last year to where I am, and this was sent to my parents' house. So, and I know I have gotten a book that I won through Goodreads, sent here to my new address. So, I won this before August, and I completely forgot about it. But it was finally sent to me, and now it's here with me. So, we'll just set that to the side. Let's talk Riordan. I got every book that I didn't own except for one, by Riordan. So we have Trials of Apollo Book 2, The Dark Prophecy, which is actually the next book I'm supposed to be reading. Book 3, The Burning Maze, and then Book 4, which doesn't look like the others, The Tyrant's Tomb. The first book of this series is actually a hardback. So we have these two that look the same. They fit together. And then there's this large paperback version that's there. So my Trials of Apollo series is not going to match. Great. It's fine. My mom didn't take books that she had bought for me for Christmas. She didn't buy them for Amazon. I guess she went to Barnes & Noble probably and bought these. But I was also sent by a friend a hardback version of Ship of the Dead, which is the Magnus Chase. So I think I might give this away, which is weird because it's the third book in a series. But yeah, I don't know what to do with it because I'd rather keep the hardback because my other two books are hardbacks. So I'm going to find a home for this. If you want this, send me a DM on Twitter and we'll work something out about giving you that. Let's talk about another series. I got the whole series because it's just a duology. I got Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom because the Netflix show is going to include both the Shadow and Bone trilogy and Six of Crows characters. So now I have to read these, or at least Six of Crows. I don't know if I have to read Crooked Kingdom by then. As we know, I finished Shadow and Bone trilogy, so I'm fine. But I'm kind of upset that they're going to try and smush two series together. I don't know how well they work together, so we'll figure it out. And then I got the third and final book in a series. I actually just finished the second books, and I'm really tempted to just start reading it because it ended on a cliffhanger. I got Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. Oh, these are by Lee Berdigo, by the way. I didn't say that, but I think everybody knows. Conjuring of Light. It's the third and final book in the... Oh my gosh, this is huge. It feels huge. It's not even 600 pages. Or it is 600 pages. It's 600 pages, but the second book felt huge as well, and it was only barely 500 pages, and it took me forever to get through, but I was enjoying every second of it, and I just want to pick this up. But I have other books that I need to get to before I can pick up the third book in the Darker Shade of Magic series. I just want to read it. This follows Kel, who is an Antari, as he's called. In this universe, there are 4 different universes, 4 different worlds. There is Red London, where he's from, which is magic, bountiful magic, full of magic, but not overpowering. There is White London, which has magic, but it's magic starved. There's Grey London, which is like our world, so it doesn't have magic, but it's not trying to get more magic. It's fine. There's a difference between White and Grey London. White is like they're trying to get more magic, but Grey London's just like, yeah, we don't have magic. And then there's Black London, which nobody's been to. That was a spoiler. I was just thinking about Gathering Shadows. Nobody's been to Black London, and it was overrun by magic. It's kind of all we know about what happened to Black London, but nobody goes to Black London. Now, Kel, who is our main character, can go between worlds as an Antari. He is the most powerful magician. One of the most powerful magicians. He can control all the elements. There are 5 elements. There's water, earth, air, fire, and then there's bone as the 5th. Most people can only do 1. Some can do 2. Very rarely can people do 3 or more. Kel can do all 5. The most we've seen that wasn't an Antari is 3. They're called triads, and they're very rare. I don't think anybody's been able to do 4, or at least we haven't seen anybody who could do 4 elements and not 5. I just want to pick this up because it's so good. Okay, I'm just going to have to try and not pick it up. Oh, okay. Another series. And I only got the first 2 books because I only put the first 2 books on my Amazon wish list. That is, I have them backwards. You probably saw it. Okay, I have a Game of Thrones and Clash and Kings, which are books 1 and 2 of the Song of Ice and Fire series, which is what the show Game of Thrones is all about. I would love to get into this and see if I'm going to enjoy it, and see what other high fantasies are out there besides Brandon Sanderson. Speaking of Brandon Sanderson, I got the last 2 books in the Mistborn trilogy. I only own the first one, so I have I don't know which one. I think this one's next. Okay. I have Well of Ascension and Hero of Ages, which are books 2 and 3 of the Mistborn trilogy. I loved the first book. The first book, just so good. I don't know where they're going to go with Well of Ascension, but I watched J.D. Ray Reid's recent video talking about her reading The Well of Ascension, and she said she loved it as much, if not more, than the first book in the series. And she says, as she started reading it, it becomes more obvious where the series is going. So, I'm thankful for that. And I trust Jade with that comment. Now we just have a couple of random books. We have I Can Be a Better You by Taryn Fisher. This is a thriller. I've already read it. I just didn't take it off my Amazon wish list. Kind of wish I did. It was alright. I will tell you that. It was alright. This is also could be called Bad Mommy. Just FYI, I don't think that is on here anywhere. So this is just basically about a stalker. Person who stalks this family. She lost her daughter. She had a daughter at one point and then lost her, I think. And then she's stalking this family because this family is what she wants in life is, a daughter, happy marriage. I don't remember if she had a husband. I don't think she did. I don't know. I don't remember. And then I'm surprised. My mom, she must have looked at my Amazon wish list and was like, why does she have all these 10 books that are a cozy mystery series? It just doesn't fit what I normally read. I have all these, which are all fantasy with a thriller in there. And then she found a copy of the Vampire Knitting Club series. And this is book 10. I've only read the first 3 books. But I have of the Vampire Knitting Club. As you know, if you watch my channel, this is my guilty pleasure. I love this series so much. Anytime somebody's like, I need a cozy mystery recommendation, I got you. Read the Vampire Knitting Club series. You will not be disappointed. This is about a girl who moves to London in the first book, to go see her, or she goes to see her grandma and then finds that her grandma is dead, and her grandma owned a knitting shop, and now she has taken over the knitting shop, owning it, running it, and everything, and there's vampires that have a knitting club at the knitting store, craft shop, whatever, and she's a witch, and her grandma was a witch as well. And this is Nyx, if you're wondering. Caitlin, tell the name of the cute kitty on the cover. That's Nyx, and that is her familiar. Very, very cute. Or I think it's a she. Very, very adorable. So, yeah. That is all for my book haul. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.